Well, howdy. I should preface that I'm on an awful lot of painkillers right now for a shoulder injury, so I got to thinking maybe I shouldn't do this. And then I thought, well, shit. Comedy and narcotics have gone together since, like, forever. Since Madest Thou Look. So, if you may tell from my appearance, I'm gay. And frequently I get called sir. People don't know if I'm a man or a woman. And I get that, it's all good. I actually, as soon as I could start dressing myself, was selecting flannel shirts and blue jeans. In fact, I pioneered the grunge look in 1976 at the tender age of 4. Painkillers, people, painkillers. And, I understand that. It's not just my gender that people frequently misidentify. Frequently, people believe that I am an albino of African American descent. The height of this misidentification came one day at work when somebody called and asked to speak to the light-skinned African American man. It was in that moment that I decided if I were so inclined, I could embark on a life of crime. Seriously, think about this. A white woman would be committing the crimes, but the police would be looking for a black man. The news reports would say, in a string of recent crimes, authorities are looking for a light-skinned African-American man in his early 40s. Really, it's genius. So, in an effort to prevent this from happening again, I decided, in my infinite wisdom, that it would be a great idea to get a spray-on tan. It didn't turn out so well. I woke up the next morning, I wasn't a little orange. I was completely orange. Seriously, it looked like a burnt Sienna Crayola had melted in my sheets. I went into the bathroom, and the only thing I could see were little midgets looking at me, singing, "Who do you blame when you can? You know you can trust sun that comes from a can." I don't like the looks of it. Yeah, I didn't like the looks of it either. I decided that being an albino isn't that bad. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry. I haven't been sleeping so well lately. I live in an apartment complex, and my unit is downstairs. And, how should I say this? My upstairs neighbor is socially active.
How active is she?
Well, she's so active that Facebook has made her vagina a place to check in. Her vagina is so active it can use the carpool lane because it's a high occupancy vehicle. So one night, I am woken up by, the thumping noises, one time too many, and I decided the best way to combat this would be to write a carefully crafted note. Because let's face it, you can't go upstairs and go, "You're a whore!" And you can't go to the office and say, "She's a whore!" So I figured the note would be the best bet. So I sat down at my desk, and I crafted this note. Dear upstairs neighbor's vagina, it must be tough getting that much attention. A New York City pizzeria's dough doesn't take as much pounding as you do. I've heard the phrase before. It's not the size of the boat, but the motion of the ocean. And it's true. But seriously, you should be concerned about coastal erosion. Perhaps it is time for the harbor master to limit the amount of ships coming into port. But hey, there's always transvaginal patches, right? So I was going to go out and put this note on the John DeJour's car in the carpool lane that is her driveway. And then I realized it had been strangely quiet. Turns out she gave up meat for Lent. So I was driving over here on the way over, and I heard on the radio a song that really, quite frankly, confused me. It was Sade's Smooth Operator. And the lyrics go a little something like this. Coast to coast, LA to Chicago. Now, picture behind me a large map of the United States. We've got over here Los Angeles, the West Coast, and over here we have New York and the East Coast. Okay, let's all sing along together, shall we? Coast to coast, LA to Chicago. Chicago is in the middle of the country. Chicago is a coast, much like Folsom is a coast, or Tahoe is a coast, or Salt Lake City is a coast. It is not a coast. When it comes to geography, Sade is not a smooth operator. Well, that is my time. Thank you so much, and I'm done here. I'm on Facebook or Instagram.
One more time for Karen Henry. Get ready.